Welcome to another episode of Dice, Nerds, and Nagas. Dice, Nerds, and Nagas brought to you by the English Board for Russian Tourists. Just tourists. Please don't ask any more questions, because they're just tourists, okay? Now, where we left off, our heroes were dealing kind of with the fallout of their decision to ally themselves with Kunla, or, sort of follow along with his interests in a certain way. So we were dealing with that, people trying to find a way out of their deal, and just dealing with that. So where we left off, though, Kuhl was left with a very difficult decision. He had talked with one of the heads of his religion, and they had kind of hinted, do we need to kill your ex-companions? Do we need to attack them? Do we need to cleanse the Kaloon walled city of heretics and followers of Kunla? So he went off to meditate for a while, and making his decision, in the Grey Tower of Kellamvor outside of the city of Waterdeep. Now, in the Kaloon walled city, our other 4 PCs, Jessup and Martum, have just arrived at the tea house / inn, which holds the portal to the Inn of Doors, a multi-dimensional bar where you can go wherever you want, basically. These guys got in a nice little nappy nap. Had a brief little discussion. Slayed 1 ant to empower Kunla. He now has the power to destroy whole worlds.
Marshall, the ant slayer.
That was the proto-ant, the most important ant that was going to destroy the Void Naga and the Allfather in the near future.
Long live the ant queen.
No, he killed it. I don't know, whatever. They had a little discussion. Yes. Oh my god. I just keep making things worse. No, and so that's real. I think maybe we'll have a brief little. Well, nothing ever ends up being that brief. So let's start with the Tower of Kellamvor. We wait with bated breath.
Before he says, I'm just going to come in and be like, I like that door, and go to sleep.
I like that door.
I like that door because they've unguarded the door since I've been here.
the spell.
I like that door. I want to go in that door.
I like big doors and I can fly.
You other people can't deny?
Brothers.
I don't know. We go. And then I'm going to go to sleep.
I'll turn to a regular wolf and go find a corner and circle around and fall asleep.
We got a wolf in the corner, got Martin in the other corner.
Do we see you?
If they're gonna sleep, I'm gonna
see me get naked first of all.
So you're gonna spend more time reading the archery book. Get as much of that as you can.
Turn into a wolf.
I hadn't seen it before, but I heard something you did.
Reading stamina.
Yes.
That's what my kids are working on lately.
Okay.
And then, Feta Marshall, your plans. I guess since she's gonna be reading again, and maybe you saw Martin say, I like that door.
Yeah.
And fall to the ground quickly.
Just watching stuff. Carry on eating, picking up the feast.
Picking at the little lunch.
Can I count this as a long?
I never
Can I
thought
go ahead and
dwarf
mark
was a
my long
fussy
rest?
eater.
Yes.
I never thought dwarves would be fussy eaters.
Just him. He's raised in a noble environment.
Remind me which tab one
This
is.
He's feeding me cheeseburgers.
This is fermented rice and fish. What is this crap?
Picking out the...
It's long way not.
So,
Because when you turn it this way, it's right at the top, but it's not.
Picking out the lettuce.
At the Temple of Kellamvor, Akula, you've been meditating in the rather sparse chambers provided for you, but they are a comfortable temperature against the winter cold still.
So, just like explaining the meta behind this decision, I had no idea what the hell to do, so I just installed a Magic 8 Ball app. That's how I'm gonna do this.
Oh, magic conch!
Alright.
That's a SpongeBob reference for you fucking losers out there.
It is indeed.
What did the conch tell you?
Have some of this.
So I go downstairs and I meet back up with what's his name?
What was his name again?
Akmar.
Akmar.
Armak.
Akmar, otherwise known as Armak, the Doom Guide. And
Karma?
What?
Armak.
Karma.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, wait, what? Okay.
Armak, you see him don't know, in more casual clothes, I guess. He's just finished dinner or something, perhaps. A late supper. He notices you entering the room, perhaps.
Cool enters the room with a heavy heart and stares at Armak and says, "Fuck. Kill them all."
Kill them all?
No, not really. I just wanted to see if they could reaction.
We're not there. We can't react.
I know. Anyway, he says, he asks Armak to gather the priests that they have there and go dig up the temple, consecrate it, see if they can get any clues if the aboleth is still there. If not, if they can try and track it. And send out the ravens to let all the other paladins know about the emergence of this new cult and find out any information that they can. Look for any infestations and in their cities, and we have to band together and find out as much information, find them, track them, and fucking kill them.
And for you?
As for me,
cool.
I think that without this party, it's a moot point anyway, because without the party, the cycle is going to end anyway. So I think...
You can't put that much trust in these people, can you?
No, but that's the thing. I need to make sure that they don't fuck things up anymore.
You say their existence is an unpredictable danger that needs to be managed.
If they start feeding Kunla, then I will end them. They're my responsibility.
We've no reason to doubt your convictions, Akul. And we will go along with your choice. We will begin excavating the temple as quickly as we can. Consecrate what we can. Destroy what must be destroyed. And I give you free reign. Shadow these people, watch over them. And should they turn against Kelemvor, or perhaps fall deeper into their depraved ways,
I will do what needs to be done.
Exactly. Akul, you've done a great service by telling us of this. And I think I would personally like to grant you the title of Doom Guide. You are not an underling to me. You are an equal in my eyes. Guide these people in the proper way.
Thank you, Brother Armak.
And I think that's fair. Would you head back then, or?
Yeah, I would head back then.
Okay. So, a little bit more time passes, I suppose, and you get mugged. No, I don't think any dumb. We don't need any dumb little pop-up encounter like that. You're able to make your way back, and you see actually Count Newling's personal carriage outside of the gates of Kalen City.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to stop and talk to him if you don't want to. If he's there, he's maybe in the city or he's in the carriage, but you don't see him walking around or anything.
I go to the carriage and check if he's there.
The door opens and Count Newling is inside with his personal bodyguard. A cool of the group Garuda, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
It's my understanding that we have you and your companions to thank for this sudden turn of events.
Thank. That's funny.
Oh, the plague seems to be over. The bodies are being gathered and disposed of in a safe enough manner, I think.
Yeah.
You've done a great turn for us, and you do have my gratitude.
Mm-hmm. Did you, by any chance, find out any information about the bards?
Oh, yes. One of them turned up dead in his prison cell, sadly. The other bards,
Quote unquote.
seem to have made their way through the sewers, deeper underground. My men weren't able to follow. Perhaps they have some hidden hideout of some sort. There's plenty of room to hide down there, you can understand.
Yeah, I understand. So,
Little nap.
Couldn't law +2.
is the door to Keilun open now?
It is. I'm happy to say. There will surely be a celebration tomorrow. If you and your friends would like to make an appearance, that would be most appreciated.
Don't really feel like celebrating right now.
No? Why, you are a strange sort of fellow then, I suppose. I'm over the moon right now. You've done an amazing job beyond what I could have imagined. Truly, truly.
And how would you show this appreciation?
Oh, whatever you all would like. I promised information. It's freely yours. Riches, gold. You can have that.
All about the relics.
Position within the city is yours. There's plenty I can do for your friends.
I still don't have any.
I have several items of note in my personal collection. Maybe you can make use of something. This is truly an amicable partnership, I'd say, is what I would like with you and your friends, your compatriots.
What I really want is to get my hands on that little shit that polymorphed me. I think you referred to him as the owl.
Ah. Well. That also can be done. And I would be most appreciative if he was taken care of. The rewards would be great. So, you want a location then?
Yeah.
He's been known to work out of an old church, long closed down in Belcourt Lane. Or Belcourt neighborhood, down in the docks. Investigate that church, and I think you'll find some clues as to the owl's whereabouts.
Okay. Thank you.
If there's anything else you need, by all means, come straight to me. You have a completely open channel of communication with me whenever you'd like.
All right.
Okay, good day, sir, then. I think I'll wait for the morning, maybe grab a little bit of sleep before the long day ahead. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Well then, good day to you, and please pass my gratitude on to your friends.
Akul walks off.
Okay, thank you.
Silent.
And, the way is unimpeded, basically.
Okay. What time is it now?
I'd say it's getting to be late at night now. Maybe the equivalent of 10 to 11. I think that sounds fair. It's been a long day.
Mm-hmm.
And you see there are a few lights lit up now. The whole area is alive with lantern
Kunla's
light.
worshippers still sitting there at the gates?
A few of them, but the larger mass of people has departed. A few guards are scrubbing away the image. Or attempting to. But, the neighborhood, which was once so dark and desolate, is now more alive. You see
As I'm
people
standing
strolling.
there at that image, I'd like to open up my divine sense to see if I can feel a presence there.
Okay. You sense that there was a presence there, that it's left.
Okay. Alright, I guess Akul will head over to the Blue Rose.
Okay, you can see that while many buildings are lit up, almost, with an abundance of paper lanterns throwing off yellow and red lights, the Inn of the Blue Rose is much more dimly lit. A few candles can be seen to be lit on the inside of the main chamber, or the main room, I guess. But no lanterns are lit. It's kind of a dark spot in the neighborhood.
I knock on the door.
And one of the monks opens it and seems happy enough to see you. Lets you in without any difficulty. And in the main chamber, I suppose you can see Martum and the others in some form of relaxing or sleeping. Reading, sleeping, resting in some way. Picking at some leftovers.
I go find Orville and ask him where I can find some accommodation.
Orville you find staring at the door leading to the inn. Says, I don't trust this thing still.
Doors.
A lich came through this. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
raise.
Is he saying that to me?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that the same as masturbating?
Well, yes. Fairies can also come through it, so against celestials, and it's just a portal.
It's just too much freedom if you ask me.
These things are a natural part of our world. Besides, we have a deal. We need to get through that door.
Fair enough. And if you'd like to sleep, there's straw beds in this main room here, and I think a little more comfortable ones upstairs if you'd like, but your companions are all down here, as you can see.
I'll go up. Thanks.
Fair enough. And so he goes up to... Eccles making his way up the stairs. You saw he spoke to Orville the Sun-Kissed briefly.
We
able to
haven't
maybe
woken up yet, have we?
There's
No,
We just
If you'd like, it's honestly up to you guys.
we recently fell asleep though, right?
A couple hours ago.
This is enough for a long rest.
No.
I need that long rest.
You know what? Fine. I'm feeling generous. I feel like we had a lot of the time is sort of whatever anyway. You guys are able to get a long rest, and it's been a tense but peaceful enough day. No major combat or
So
anything.
In
Are you
that case,
awake?
as he walks in the door, you see Jessup shifting out his wolf form, and he's stretching all naked and everything like that, and putting on his clothes. That's about it.
I don't say anything. I want to let him come and speak to us when he's ready.
That naked wolf again.
If
Just
they're...
trying to walk around. You know what? Fuck these guys.
I can handle a lot, but I draw the line at naked wolves.
Naked wolves. Wolves are naked.
Okay, Akul goes to sleep.
Okay. So,
Right, you are awake, right, in the main common room.
Yeah.
You're awake in the common room.
you're awake.
I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
You guys are able to hear a small creaking sound. The door leading to the end of doors. A lot of the door is being used a lot here in this paragraph
This
or whatever.
podcast sponsored by the doors.
And you see a skeletal-looking face peeking out of the door briefly.
We see this? How far away
Orville the
is wolf?
Sun-Kissed is asleep, standing holding his greatsword, looking like he quite fierce, but in all actuality,
Like, fast asleep.
yeah,
It's actually a skeleton.
yes,
How far away is the door from us? Is it within 30 feet?
yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, oh Jesus! And I'll turn undead.
Turn undead. What's the limit? It only affects creature up to a certain level, correct?
They have to make unless it specifically says that they're immune to being turned.
That affects everybody, but they make the same.
I'm sure I
This
could
might
swear it
turn
was like
undead.
up to a certain level.
Up to, later on, up to a certain level, they just disappear.
Oh,
here we go.
Disintegrate, yeah.
Yeah. So each undead that you see here within 30 feet makes a wisdom saving throw. And if it fails, it is turned for a minute.
Okay. So that is
If you...
What's
an
that?
18.
What's your wisdom? Not a
Um,
save, because...
Where's my DC here?
It's,
On my
he rolled an
spells.
18.
It's a win.
though.
He rolled an 18. Yeah, you make that.
Alright, so he's like, oh,
It's just a gut reaction.
a bony
Oh, you
finger holds itself in front of what would be the lips. Dark rubies sort of shine in the darkness where the
Doing it.
eyes would be.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be like,
Oh, it's DC 16 now. Our
Just-
proficiency went up.
just-
No, it's
Martin.
not as ornately decorated.
I'm like, Martin, wake up. I'm like,
Yeah.
guys,
I'm
just
awake.
wait, just wait. There's a skeleton at the door, but I think it's trying to communicate with us.
You hear it.
I get ready to
whispering-
turn undead.
You hear it whispering in common back inside. There's still people watching. I don't think it's gonna work.
How does it have a voice box?
wants to get through the door.
It wants to come through, right?
It was peeking out.
Yeah.
Somebody better do something because Martin's gonna do really rash shit.
What the fuck?
I wake up, Earthbreaker, shaking. Looks like there's undead trying to get through your portal.
Oathbreaker.
Sunkissed?
Sunkissed.
Oh,
It's
what's
like,
that?
Orville was
Horrible,
unkissed.
that's it.
another lich! I knew it!
Is it another lich?
He yells, and as quickly as he gathers his sword, the door slams shut again.
I mean, skeletons are a thing. They don't necessarily
Okay,
have to
open
be
the door and
lich.
look out.
Yeah.
In opening the door is just sort of a purpley membrane of energy
Put your hand
that
through.
is
Put your
impossible
Put your hand
to
through.
see through.
Wait.
Is this a portal?
Close that door, Sir Dwarf! Evil is afoot!
But just for Mark. Which door did I open then? The door to the inn or the door to the portal?
The door to the inn, like you go through the portal and you'll probably end up at the inn.
No, it is the door to the portal.
The door is a portal.
Okay. I was opening the bar door into the inn.
Oh, I thought
No.
I thought you were trying to open the door that the skeleton just
Yeah,
closed.
Wait.
I thought he was trying to come in from Kowloon City.
No, he was. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have been.
Because he said door, not
He was opening the portal to the inn
perfectly
of
clear.
doors.
Oh God!
It's the end of doors.
I'm sorry. Okay, so he opened the
Let's just call
portal.
that portal from now on.
Yeah,
Any other door.
fair enough. He opened the
Okay,
portal.
okay, let's go
Peeked
through it.
in.
What is a gate then?
Huh? A gate?
Portal.
Door or a
A
portal?
gate is outside of your house in a fence.
No, but a gate can also be a portal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a spell.
Semantics.
It's semantics. It's all semantics. It's all
Guys, I
just...
just woke up. I don't understand.
So, Orville
Are we gonna go kick
seems
this
quite
guy's
worked
gate?
up. Close that door! Dwarf, there's evil afoot! Ooh, I knew it. Lathander told me so and I knew it.
I don't know necessarily it was evil. I kind of like freaked out a little bit. I mean, it didn't try to rush in and hurt us.
No, this one was wiser than the last one, perhaps. Learned from his compatriot's demise.
Well, look, we still gotta get through that thing, so,
This is kind of a twofer, right? We take care of the skeletons on the other side when we go through anyway.
Okay, then we gotta go get Uncle though.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to leave right now? I was kind of hoping to like
Just
get a drink or something.
I've got
Didn't we want to go
look,
talk to Lathander first before we go anywhere?
I've got a bit of shit to do. I can't be heading to the
Okay,
multiverse right now.
I don't want to go through the door.
Not yet. I think we should prepare.
I think there's no.
I can watch this door for the night, probably.
I mean, it is like midnight right now.
Though I am wary, but this has invigorated my spirit, for sure.
Has it?
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay, maybe let's be prepared. I suppose being prepared is probably better. Let
Y'all
Uncle
so prepared.
let Uncle rest, and then in the morning we'll do whatever. I think that sure we should probably go speak to the Lathander dude.
God, what time is it?
It's like
Midnight?
Late at night, maybe midnight-ish.
Oh, shit, there's nothing we can do now. Everything's
Wait till the
closed.
morning.
Yeah, no, everything's closed.
Yeah.
Go to the Temple of Lathander.
Even in fantasy world, everything closes after 9.
There's a 7-Eleven on the corner though.
Okay, so then shall we
Or we'll
just
come with it.
take turns watching the door?
God, you woke me up. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Shall we just take turns watching the door?
I'm ready to sleep.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's
Alright.
cool.
So, eventually you guys are waiting. No one else tries to get through the door for the night. Morning comes like it does every day. Sort of chillier than the day before. Small, but the snow is being held away and there is a sun shining above, though. Artificial, I guess, as it is.
Okay,
So Orville, would you take us to the Temple of Lathander?
are we all gonna go, or are we all gonna leave this door just unguarded?
You're
Yeah, we've still got
going.
all these monks.
You're going to the temple.
Where are
of
you
Lathander?
going?
Alright, I need to
Why?
head. I need to head to the college.
Really, I don't think I can leave this door unattended after what happened last night.
Yeah.
Don't you have
You
like
might just
freaking
lose
clerics and shit?
I need to start the ritual all over again to
Give
seal
a
the door.
message. Don't seal the door, we have to go through the door.
Later
Well,
today.
so I have to guard it then.
Can you write a message for us?
Of course, yes.
Grant us something or something.
Yeah, but you realize, I mean, if you're gonna go speak to Herr Wellhurst, he's kind of useless.
He is kind of useless. Definitely go for it.
He is a holy man, I will just add, who is well versed in Lathander's.
Holy terrible is what he is.
Oh, you!
Hey, you know what? He didn't believe you about the whole portal thing. He thought you were just making shit up and that you were like being stubborn about it. He sent us to drag you back.
Her Wellhurst would never.
He's a man
Doubt me.
influenced by politics.
But I mean, if like, why are you
What's the name of
going? Why
the
are you
one
going
guy?
to the temple of Lathander?
Uncle, have you come down?
No. Still upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the ways.
We are going
closest
to go
way.
to see if we can pray to Lathander about our knocks on our sides, about
You-
what happened.
You don't need Wellhurst for that. Find Maxwell.
Maxwell, that's what his name was. Maxwell.
Maxwell.
He's usually at the door.
He's
always there.
we met him before. You know Maxwell.
Yeah. No, from what you call it, town.
When we got the...
Yes.
When everyone died.
Yeah. Okay, sure, we can go speak to Maxwell. He might be able to
No,
help
when y'all
us.
were at the town that y'all left and then everyone died there.
Yes.
Well, this was...
This is what I've gathered.
Green Rest.
Yeah.
Green Rest, right?
Yeah, this was a little bit out of the city, but...
A cool
Same,
starts
same,
walking
different.
down.
That's the temple.
Okay, so Akul is making his way down
Okay.
the stairs. You can hear them creaking. The room is filled with sort of a light smoky smell as they're preparing breakfast for the day.
Oh, I was fixing to dig some rations, but if they're gonna give me breakfast, then it's good.
I just grab a leg of meat and something to drink. Sneak it down.
Cool. Have you thought about what we spoke about?
Yeah.
Are you gonna help us try and figure out where to go next, what to do next?
For now.
Thank you.
I'm gonna head off to the docks.
What are you gonna do at the docks?
I'm gonna go find that owl. Fuck.
Okay, I suppose. We're gonna go and see one of the priests at the Thunder to see if he can help us.
I don't particularly want to go.
Alright,
back
I'll
to
go
the
for...
temple.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna head out to the college. You said something about a message?
Yeah, could you speak to Corton and make sure Corton has like a plan ready for the castle?
Okay. For the first time, probably since you've known Joseph, he hugs you a little bit and kisses you on the head and says, sure.
I kick you in the shin.
I think Martin's gonna stay here and watch the door.
She's a short person. She doesn't like being patronized.
This is what,
Patronized.
We just talked about that.
this isn't
Patronized.
patronizing. This is more like
Yeah, but that's, she's a small person, so that's how she feels.
I'll join you guys at the Temple of Lathander. It's on the way to the docks.
Okay, cool.
Oh gosh, okay, so...
Yeah, splitting the party again.
Yeah, this is the exact same thing as yesterday. Putter around. Okay, so...
It's a good name for the previous episode, The Party Splits Up.
So, you guys are able to make your way down to the Temple of the Thunder.
Yeah.
You can see Her Wellhurst is doing the large sort of morning ceremony. Father Maxwell holding some incense or something off to the side doing his regular priestly duties. And someone going around with the offering plate. And as soon as you guys walk in, screws on up to you, holding the plate for Lathander's glory.
Can I just retcon slightly? I got at least 3,000 gold from you.
Okay.
I still have 0 money to my name, just so you guys know. The owl took all my shit.
I won't
And
use
we
all of
have
it,
not
but-
yet gotten a paid gig since then.
Yeah.
We need a paid gig, man.
Okay,
These
so
free shows.
So as soon as it's finished, I suppose I go up to Maxwell and I ask him. I say hi, good to see you again, and I ask him, can we just talk for a few minutes?
Sure thing.
Isn't this the guy who tasked me to go find Orville?
That was him.
Yes, no, we went together.
Is it the same guy? I think it was the leader of the whole church.
Yeah, that's
asked me to do
Wellhurst,
that.
right? Maxwell's
okay.
Maxwell is the guy that was in
yeah.
Green Rest.
Okay, so I go to the other guy.
The main guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So Maxwell, we've kind of gotten ourselves in a bit of a predicament, and I was wondering if maybe you can help us, and you had a good idea of how that could happen, so you can go ahead and tell Maxwell.
We
Good old Mexicans.
basically sold our souls to save the city.
Hell of an opening.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I talk.
We did a thing.
serious.
It's around.
It's a very serious thing you did.
Yeah, we convinced Kunlar to leave the city and to stop the plague. But in doing so, we had to promise him that every time we killed, he would gain in power. And he branded us and gave us special weapons and shit. But we only did that, or I only did that, to stop the plague. And now, obviously, I'm not going to kill until this is somehow taken off me. And Presembri over here has been pushed around her whole life, and now recently, even more, she's just been controlled
Just
by
making
evil
number two
entities
for
the whole
Warsaw.
time. One entity just takes over from the next one, and she never has a choice. So we've been thinking maybe if we choose to give ourselves to somebody or something, then we take the power back. We decide who we're going to worship or believe in.
I can pray for you, I suppose, but
We've
how can you give what has already been given?
well, it happened that they kept on taking stuff from her. Every time the next person came along, they just took it and gave more. And can't the good gods do that?
And he's like, let us pray. Forces you guys on your knees in a circle. Oh,
Forces you on your knees. That's a very good thing to do.
Let us pray.
Hang on, I read about this.
We must.
Fucking churches.
I
knew
pray
it.
to Lathander. I beseech thee, have forgiveness for these wicked souls who have traded themselves away so freely. Please, Lathander, let your shining light
This is of my body. Put it in your
fill
mouth.
their bodies and souls with your forgiveness, Lathander. I pray, I give my soul for theirs, Lathander. Please save them. Blobbity blibbity blobbity blue, bleeding religious noises over and over again.
Just the seed of light.
Ooh, there's a roll.
Divine
It's the
intervention.
first one we've done all day.
I know.
This is a good one.
No, I
And
rolled for HP.
the marks of Kunla, which have, imprinted themselves on your side, have been painful and raw and unhealing. Sort of scar over, but are still red and visible. Father Maxwell seems exhausted by this effort and says, your path to redemption could perhaps begin, but Kunla's curse cannot be lifted in one go like this. You must give yourselves to Lathander truly and honestly.
Do you
Act
have
in his ideals. I ain't done, lady. And perhaps with time and true penance and truly great works of goodness, you can restore yourself, and these chains that you've shackled yourself to can be broken. That's, I'm afraid, all that can be offered right now.
Does that mean they both have to swap out for a level of cleric?
What? No, I'm not going to force them to take a level and everything. But their actions have to reflect a Lathandery lifestyle.
Do you have
and
like a pamphlet or something?
this is
Exactly
the head
this
church of
Lathander.
Lathander of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
We have many pamphlets.
I do need
Take
to
a
figure
book
out.
of
I have no idea what.
Has your spouse been beating you? We have a pamphlet for that.
Does it have
Are you
pictures?
facing the
beats
specter
me
of
unless
drug
I ask
abuse?
them to.
Does it have pictures?
Of course.
Special friend.
We have deals with many of the print houses. No. So he gives you some
Yeah.
religious literature about Lathander and blah blah blah. And I'll have to get back to you about the details of those.
I'll just have a look
So
at
you're
some
saying
of
no
the.
killing then? In the
I
name
mean,
of good luck.
those that you kill will be still given to Kunla's power.
For now.
And
Yes, but we shouldn't kill them. We need to live in the light.
But we
Not
can't.
kill them.
Okay, I know, but like.
Wait, did a Shadow Step monk just say we have to live in the light?
Yeah.
so that's all you can do. You're started on the path. Maybe Lathander's listening, but he's not really impressed with your behavior
Mark your
or
face is disappearing.
faithfulness or anything really.
Alright, yeah, okay, so basically we've got to figure out how to be more like what Lathander wants us to be.
So basically, be like moths.
What is this whole
to the
moth
light.
thing? Alright.
Lights, moths like lights.
Alright.
So
Cool.
beyond that, that's your little thing. You're talking to Wellhurst. He's finished up. He's glad handing, saying goodbye to people, and stops when he sees you. And yes, I remember you.
I inform him, we found Orville, ended the plague in Kaloon, and the doors are open.
I've heard news of this. You've done.
He found that portal that he was talking about, and he believes it's evil, so he's still out there guarding it, but he's safe, he's alive.
Well, I suppose it's good to at least know how he's doing. So then, what can I do for you then?
Nothing, I just came to inform you of this, although I don't know if you can help me, but Is it possible for mortal magic to influence the magic of God?
Well, I mean, I suppose that's what prayer is in some way. Mortals asking the gods to change things in their favor.
No, if your will and conviction is strong enough, can your magic go against the will of the god?
I believe so. There are stories of mortals facing off against gods.
What's that called? Dice?
I think it can be done. There are even paladins that hold no one god to their faith. It's simply run off their own convictions.
Yeah.
So obviously there's power in self-belief.
Okay. We need to talk.
I have time now, I suppose.
So I inform him of exactly how the plague got ended and about the followers of Kunla. And I ask him to warn the other churches of Lathander and keep a lookout for the spread of Kunla, because if Kunla gets more powerful, he will take on Lathander.
I will have to inform the High Master of the Fiery Hand of Lathander, our militaristic order.
The Doom Guides have already started looking for him, and I need to know that when the time comes to battle him, can we count on the support of the Church of Lathander?
I'll need to speak to, Doom Guide Markin or something along those lines.
Armak.
Armak, yes. A very fun fellow, to be fair, but I will certainly make a stopover at the Spire of Kelemvor today. And I believe our two orders can fight together against this Kunla being. He doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that. He's a wily little crap.
Well, Lathander's light can burn away even the wiliest of craps.
Well, he just watch out, because he's a sneaky fellow. He's managed to hide from the light and from the void.
Thank you for this knowledge, then, Akul of Kelemvor.
Can I roll insight on him?
Sure. What are you trying to discern necessarily?
Dice roll.
I want to see if, I don't know, that just came off as a bit condescending, the way that he said that. I want to check if he's actually going to follow through on these actions that he said he's going to do. Fuck. I think that's okay. Oh, 14.
14, so he is a little condescending, perhaps, but you can see he listened to the whole tale, as, and his attention did seem to be focused on what you were saying.
Okay.
You do know that the Fiery Hand of Lathander is, their captain is located in Waterdeep, within this very temple. So, it seems like he's not trying to fool you, at least.
Okay.
You can discern that.
What's the captain's name?
The captain's name is
Jeremiah Sunbrand.
JJ, it burns.
JJ.
JJ It Burns.
JJ sounds like a shrimp boat captain or something. Yeah, good name for a guard captain.
I hope JJ Abrams doesn't watch this. So he'd be like,
I'm not a shrimp boat captain.
totally offended by
I'm a director. I
No
made
more.
Star Wars again.
Yeah, I was gonna say no more Star Wars, no more. What's the name of the
Okay,
the monster thing? Have the viral marketing.
Charon. It's a dumb name, but that's his name.
Charon.
Charon.
What are you trying to say here?
He chose to name himself after one of the
Order,
High
I be
angels.
chairing this meeting.
angels.
Where can I find this chair?
Completely the wrong kind of music right
Don't you worry about that. I'll speak to Charon. The headquarters of the Fiery Hand is located deep underneath this temple.
What is
Okay.
The general public, I'm afraid to say, is not allowed in.
Yeah,
Non-followers.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, there's no.
But you have my word. I will speak to the Doom Guide of Kelimvor's Spire, and I will put I'll put as many resources as I can into this campaign right now. What isn't being spent on the docks currently to protect from the giants?
Okay.
And that's that, I suppose. Scene ends there. So, what's up next for everybody, I guess?
We're heading towards the college.
Both of you?
Yeah.
I thought you were staying behind.
I am staying behind.
Yeah,
Nice, so
hang on.
Martin's staying behind in the...
I'm gonna ritually cast guidance, or whatever that freaking thing's called at some point.
Okay, she's gonna cast whatever that thing's called.
Divination. Yeah, I'm heading to the college. I'm gonna go speak to Horton, and I'm gonna go see about further enchanting my short
Or
bows.
Clara.
Alright, so speaking to Corton, you can see there are a couple wizards kind of wandering the castle, studying in the library. Corton is just sitting in the lounge, basically, smoking, drinking a bit.
In our castle or in the...
In the castle itself.
Hey, Gordon. How you holding up?
Doing alright, I suppose. I've gained a few stone during our time in Waterdeep, so I think things are going quite well.
Nice. Have you managed to hit up any of the areas of entertainment in the city?
Oh, kinda. I don't trust this. Leaving the wizards alone with this place, though, to be fair. One wrong button push and the whole... Who knows, they'll be flying halfway to the moon.
Well, I don't know. I think they're right. Maybe you should go out and enjoy yourself a little bit, you know what I mean?
Well, what brings you here, though? I know you didn't come here just to say hello to me.
I don't know.
How's Zenbury doing?
She's good. She just wanted me to make sure that you're doing all right and that everything is up to scratch here.
And, you know, I unclogged one of the clockwork fairies from the walls today, so...
Nice.
Yeah, luckily I got these tiny little halfling hands. They can reach down in the tubes more.
It ain't luck repairing those the masonry and all that shit.
I mean, it's just surface damage, really. I mean...
Okay. I mean, like, you know, obviously if you need I don't expect you to do this stuff by yourself. If you need to hire someone in the city, I'm sure there's someone here that can do it for us.
I'm sure, but do you really want a lot of people crawling all over your castle? My lord.
Our castle, Corton. Our castle. You're here too.
Oh, I'm just the pilot / caretaker, but it's a fun ride, and let's just say I've been taking that dream machine through its paces.
Nice. Well, I mean, it's up to you. You seem to have a fair amount of pride in this place, so it's kind of cool.
But either way, anything I can do for you?
No, you just wanted me to check out that you're okay. The plan? What do you mean the plan? What
The
plan?
message I asked you to give him is to make sure he has a plan for in case Waterdeep falls.
Okay.
A way
Right,
to
okay.
protect the castle.
Okay. Yeah, so, just one thing though, if Waterdeep does, you know, hit the shit, basically, just make sure you get the castle out.
Well, where should I put it then, do you think?
I would say a good place... Fuck, what's close here? You know what? I mean, if all really goes down that badly, maybe take it back.
There's a few places already noted on the map system, but
Yeah.
a lot of them aren't so safe anymore.
You know what?
There's one marked home, though.
Home?
Looks like it's up in the mountains, Mount Gunbad specifically.
Mount Gunbad. You know what? That sounds like a good place. Would you,
It's a long march. It'd be maybe 2-3 weeks for you folk on foot.
Well, show me the map quick so I can note it down.
Alright, so he leads you up to the tower, you know, past the library and all that, to the navigational system that is displayed under in the inside of a large crystal.
Okay.
And he shows you where it is, up in the mountains nearby. About a 3-week march.
Okay.
But it's marked simply as home.
Huh. I think that would be a great place to go.
Well, I suppose should things go down in Waterdeep and I can't fetch you all easily enough, then that's where I'll go and wait things out.
All right, that sounds like a good plan. Well, I'm actually gonna go see if I can find somebody downstairs to help me out with a bit of enchantment. Do you need anything?
I'm fine. Everything's been taken care of over here.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
So, going on down to Wizards College, try to find an enchanter, and I suppose you can find someone that could potentially bring your weapon up to a +2.
I'm more interested in the +1 is fine. I'm more interested in like an extra damage.
Well, what kind of components do you have that I could use?
Well, I got given the staff. It's a staff of magic missiles, and I know that does a kind of like force damage anyway. Maybe you could use this and impart that force damage just into the blades.
It'll be 1d4 for one of the blades, is what I can transfer over for you.
Okay.
An extra
Let's
force
see.
damage. It'll remain a +1 weapon.
Okay. That'll work for one of the blades. Is it like what would you need to enchant one of the other blades with something else?
Well, I could perhaps add fire to it or something. Ice. Elemental damage is very easy to add on.
Fire sounds good.
I will be with you.
No, we're
Alright, well, if you don't want the force damage, I could
Well, I
do
mean,
1d6 of fire damage.
On both.
That would take a while.
That's alright. Like how long we
But
talk?
also, that's 2d6 extra damage multiple times in a round.
Because
Just for balance sake.
I do have the 2 weapons like that.
That's one of your other things, Colossus Slayer.
Let me think. Fire sounds pretty good. What we can do. It's just supposed to be like medieval kind of music. Let me think. Fire damage is okay. Fire damage, why not?
Okay, so he is able to enchant it with 1d6
So
extra fire
one of
damage.
them.
One of them.
Okay.
You have a flaming sword of fire.
Okay.
Flaming sword of water. What?
So one short sword is one short sword.
And due to help for the city and all that, it's free of charge. I heard about what you guys did in the walled city. Pretty cool. I'm a fan. What can I say? Killing giants and stopping plagues.
Does it burn up the stuff?
No, because you didn't do anything with the force damage one. He just added fire damage.
Okay.
So you still have the staff.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, if you wanted force damage, that would destroy the staff to put it onto the sword.
Okay. Well, do you have anything that you'd be willing to part with for this staff? We find ourselves in need of communication, long distance communication. Is there any way you had some kind of like, I don't know, I cannot cast sending myself, and I know sending stones are two-way, but is there something you could give me that I could just use as sending?
I mean, I could give you some sending stones.
That's two-way, right? That's like I speak to one person speaks to another.
Yeah. Isn't that what you're looking for, basically?
I want to be able to just do sending. Is there anything that can like? That,
I mean, if you got time to take classes here,
I mean, I don't know how long we
I
could be.
could give you one-use sendings, but
One-use sendings.
but I think sending stones, I could give you a pair of those for that staff. I mean, staff of magic missiles pretty darn common, but
Yeah. You know what? I like that idea anyway. Sure.
I mean, yeah. Then you could talk to them; they can talk right back to you. It's
Sure.
even
Why
more
not?
useful.
Why not? Here you go. Is that fair trade?
You all have a nice day then. Keep doing what you're doing. Waterdeep loves it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, sending stones.
All right, so we can all potentially be in one cohesive group again.
Well, I've been waiting to do my spell back at the place really quick.
Okay, what spell?
I'm gonna actually cast 2 ritual spells.
Right?
Because one would take 10 minutes and the other would take 11.
Fine.
Divination first.
Okay.
So you ask one question and you get one answer.
Okay.
It can be a cryptic haiku or whatever.
Cryptic haiku. Got it.
Or an omen or some shit. It doesn't have to be like a straight answer.
Okay.
So,
I don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't know why you posted that thing the other day, like the guy thinking about like if men had periods. I don't know why that popped into my head.
I have no idea what you're even talking about. I didn't see
It
it.
was a cartoon on
I
Facebook.
don't know why that popped into my head, but it was hilarious. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So my question's going to be about menstruation.
Alright, so what do you want her to tell you about menstruation?
I would like her to tell me about. What's my question going to be?
What is the question?
How am I going to phrase it? My question is going to be.
Can I have $1 million? And then you get a bunch of deer.
Where can I find a paid gig?
Oh shit! There's just so much shit that's gonna die. My question is, I want to ask her.
How much do you charge?
Am I still your cleric?
That's an interesting question.
It's gonna inform what I do.
Our connection is almost broken. I no longer will be empowering you, though I suppose you can pray to me as freely as you like, but your decision has been made.
Hearing that. Oh, by the way, in order to cast that, I put out my holy water, and then I took that bone that I took from the skeleton of the thingy. That was my offering.
Okay.
Give an offering for it.
It dissolves in the water like dust before he answers.
I feel like I gotta drink the water, but I won't. And then I'm going to ritually cast whatever the other one is. Commune.
Commune?
Commune, I asked 3 questions with yes or no answers. The god can say like unclear or something if it's something that.
They're all 5th level.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So our first ever use of commune with a god.
Right. So, having heard that, I think my first question will be. Oh God, I don't know which order to ask these questions. My first question will be. There's like really good questions to ask. The first question will be, can I regain your favor?
Yes.
My second question will be, can we defeat the Void Naga?
Oh gosh, I have to give you the answer.
It has to be yes, no, or unclear if it's something they doesn't know.
Omniscient, so you might receive it unclear.
If it's
as an
something that they don't know.
answer. Unclear?
Try asking again later.
Right.
Sorry, I have to say that he wouldn't really know.
Fair. Question number 3 is, should we seek the relics? Because, like, Marm doesn't know what the fuck to do. So I just need any sort of do this to get through whatever's going on.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that's been 20 minutes. You guys have been gone for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to look inside the door. I really want to.
I say, are you going to?
Yeah.
I say you open it. Orville's at the ready.
Yeah. You got my back.
You pop your head in and you see a very warm, very rustic looking tavern with clean floors and all manner of strange creatures sitting at the tables, around the bars, and a loud screen, a square rectangular screen blaring noise throughout the tavern.
I've never seen one of these before.
Doors line the walls, hang off the ceilings. Little doors
Do they have a
exist at the
fucking
bottom of the
TV?
bar.
Yeah.
All
Collingswood.
the
As long as it's
faces,
not Fox News.
including a hulking centaur standing behind the bar, stares right at your face
Did
as
they-
you peek through the door.
Do they look hostile to me?
What?
We're watching Critical Role on the TV. Do they appear hostile? I want to roll an insight check for hostility.
Okay.
This is not the inn of doors. This is the door of inns.
Oh no, come
I mean,
back.
it could
gone
be a
forever.
hostel. There are a couple of
You
multi-dimensional
rolled a
backgrounds.
15 on my crotch.
15 plus 9 is 24.
Okay, no, you don't sense any hostility, maybe a little befuddlement.
Except for the bouncer.
I'm gonna peek back out.
So,
Hey, Orville. Just let him know I went inside.
so wait, so
Unless he stops
you're going
me.
all the way in?
Unless Orville stops me.
No, you're able to go in. He doesn't stop you necessarily.
I go in.
Alright,
Everything is awesome.
hop in. The hulking centaur
Yeah.
behind the bar.
Yeah.
A huge smile breaks across his face and says, "Hey-o! Come on up, what can I get you to drink? Welcome to the Inn of Doors."
You just went
I
into an
apologize.
multi-dimensional
If we
plane.
can pause there quickly. So,
and you have
because
no
this
money.
thing now has the fire damage, does that one sword now count as an attuned item? Because +1 normal swords don't count as attunement. But now this is
Yeah,
fire.
this one would be attunement, I suppose.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Heyo, I guess. What's
So-
your name? What's your name?
Oh, my name is... I actually have this written down. Inasad.
Hey, Anasad. I'm waiting for some friends. Can I take a table and wait for them?
Of course. Only about half full it looks like tonight. Kind of
Sweet.
a slow week lately, actually. I'm glad that portal over to Waterdeep, someone finally came through again.
Yeah, let me tell you, it is a disaster on the other side.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
hey, take a seat, relax a little
Yeah.
bit. I'll make sure, so you're from the material plane, right?
Yep. That's
Okay, I'll get you just, what do you like?
right. So I technically don't have any money. I don't know what they accept for money on this.
And
Well, you said your friends are coming, right? They can get you?
Sweet, yeah.
It's on the house, first time arriving here, whatever, no big
Yes.
deal. It's a slow night anyway.
Really large tankard of whatever kind of ale they got here.
Ooh, I've got rather spicy ale that comes from the elemental plane of fire. Do you
That
think
sounds
you're up to the challenge?
Beautiful. That is
Golden
exactly
beer.
what I need.
Ah, perfect. Coming right up.
Sweet. So I'm gonna post up at the table.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like passively inciting the room,
Alright, so there's a lot of different
so I don't have to keep
people in
rolling
the
for
room.
everyone who's there.
Directly across from you, you see a large kind of rectangular red ooze and a large rectangular green ooze
New
sitting
best
across from
buddies.
each other. You can see Inasad, the centaur, come around with a tray of drinks. He sticks a funnel into the top of the two oozes as he passes by and pours a few shots
Nice.
down the funnels before bringing you your drink. He says, sit down, have a nice time, just take it easy.
Appreciate it, Inside. And
Are there
I'm
any
going to
stairs
proceed to
in
do
this inn?
Just that.
Yeah, there's maybe some stairs up the
Facility.
back way behind the bar.
I'd love the mental image of the centaur going up the stairs.
Nah, it just goes back behind the bar a bit.
Well, there's a ramp as well.
Beyond the oozes, there's all manner of different creatures and people in the bar around you.
No, any one individual though seems important to me.
Not necessarily. It's just a lot to take in, I'd say,
Yeah.
at once. There is a large balcony area out front, and
Yeah.
when
What does it
you
look out to?
peek out the windows,
Look, yeah.
you can see you're sitting on basically a small, jutted out piece of rock, like an asteroid in space, and all around you are just different nebulas, galaxies, and stars.
This is my favorite
At
place
the inn at the end of the
in any
galaxy.
plane at this point.
And give me a perception check though, while stargazing to notice a particular unusual.
Try not to crotch roll this time. 9 for perception.
+9.
That's my insight.
So that's
I think
your
it's
proficiency.
5, so it's 14.
14. So you're able to see that there is a man, just a singular man, sitting out on the balcony right now. He's wearing sort of dark robes, but his entire head is completely bald and covered in tattoos. Few bits of thin, twine kind of pull back behind his head into his robes behind him. But he sits there sipping a drink, unaware of it, just staring out at the galaxies and stars.
I'm gonna take a seat nearby.
Okay. He remains motionless. Just
Now that there's a balcony, I'm gonna pop up on that balcony.
actually, let me go ahead and. Yeah, so he doesn't notice you.
Okay. I mean, that's maybe the first time anyone's not noticed me because I'm not particularly stealthy.
He's just entranced.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try and start shit.
Okay. And so Martum is in the Inn of Doors currently.
Nice.
So for the rest of you guys, I imagine you'll make your way back at some point.
I thought we were going to the docks.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to the docks.
On the way to the docks, I just want to buy a crystal ball.
Want your own
Okay.
magic 8 ball?
No.
A major 8 ball.
And 5 gold or whatever.
No,
and-
no, it's 1,000 gold.
Okay, 1,000. Okay,
Yeah.
so I would say they're asking 1,500.
Yeah, you want to do scrying.
At
it
some
from me.
point, I think, yeah, we'd need to
take it from me,
scry. I think it would be useful, yes.
Yeah,
I have 1,250, so I just need to.
Can I-
You're not gonna haggle?
Can I get potions?
Can I
and
You
haggle?
shit
know that
for
it's
my
worth
college?
1,000. You know.
I think you guys bought most of their potions already.
Yeah.
Maybe there.
But
Can I
remember,
haggle?
the castle is restocked.
What?
Can I haggle?
We used
I suppose so. That's like a charisma check.
before we left.
Oh god, I have
Against
no
the shopkeeper.
charisma.
Stocked again. It's only been like a day and a half.
Oh, I can re-roll once.
You should.
Fuck you!
Another one?
Another one!
1-0. She got haggle.
I got haggle.
Sorry, you know, these are tough times. I'm going to have to stand firm on my price.
Okay.
1,500.
Yeah. Pay the man.
Take my gloves off, by the way.
With the
Okay.
wine, you should be lucky that he didn't raise the price.
Yeah, no.
While we're walking around,
Just
can I
yes,
actually
pay him.
not doing anything else?
Sure.
Yeah, to the other ones.
Alright, so you pay the 1,500.
Thanks, Ben.
And, so, continuing on, I suppose.
What are
You're
your gloves that you took off?
checking out the church in the docks.
Yeah.
I'll make my way back there.
Okay, you're going back there. This is
Sorry,
just,
dude.
this is so split up the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
With the gaunts. So if
Yeah,
you're
I
not
just, I
wearing
know he
them-
wants to
Taking
mess
it
with the
to
dude, I just
top,
wanna,
put them back,
just
obviously.
gonna go with him.
Oh,
On
you should keep them-
Okay, so going to the temple, the old temple, broken down, kind of old wooden rickety building, full of cobwebs that you have to
Everyone's
walk
got
through
shit, I don't got
to
shit.
enter it. It appears that there was a fire there of some sort long ago. Many of the pews are burnt to a piece, some of them are knocked over, and the bell tower at the top is a rickety mess. You can hear in the breeze the bell still tolling slightly. Dun, 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 dun. And the main shrine is also kind of burnt up.
Can I tell what church this used to be?
It appears that it was an old elven god.
Okay. Is the fire contained to just this church, or is it like the whole area?
There's a few other abandoned buildings directly around the church that seem to have been damaged by the fire.
Does it seem like the fire came from the church?
It's hard to tell, I suppose.
Okay. And I suppose I can't tell which elven god. Since I have religion, I should know the gods.
Yeah, I would say, this was an old elven god of the hunt, basically.
Okay.
Something that, elves that lived in the woods would, when they would come to the town, they would maybe visit here, or druids, or people of that nature would worship here.
Okay.
That's sufficiently neutral.
Do you recognize this place?
I would say, yeah, you're well aware of whatever god this was.
I'm not an elf.
You're a druid.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like, huh? This seems like a god that doesn't really get worshipped that much anymore, to be honest.
Well, not with the burnt temple. Nobody
Yeah.
tried to fix it.
Yeah, nobody tried to fix it anymore, and honestly, the name of this particular god, I think, is not that important anymore. It's not a big
So
deal
I guess
anymore.
the kobolds have snuffed this name out.
Possibly, yeah. Look, I think that I know you're here to sort of exact revenge on that guy who polymorphed you, but I think maybe we should just get our money and go. If we can.
Well, I just want to find out what his deal is. I really did not enjoy that experience, but I want to find out what exactly his freaking plan is, because
Okay.
that whole experience didn't sit well with me. So I started looking around for clues.
Go give me a perception check or an investigation roll.
Where's it those? Ooh, hello. 17. Loading. This is why paper sheets are better. Yeah, paper sheets don't have to load.
No, they don't. I prefer the old-fashioned.
So investigation is just a straight 17.
Okay. So, I would say investigating near where the shrine was, you're able to find a trap door that leads down to a previously unknown basement.
Okay.
Within the basement, you can see maps of Waterdeep, blueprints of Count Yuling's mansion, and you find the belongings of yours and many other people, I imagine, that were lost. The owl, though, is not down there.
Okay. You lost your shit, right?
Did
Yeah, what did you lose?
250 gold, 350 gold, something like that.
Okay.
It was all the money
got
out of
that
it.
much easily.
No items.
No.
No, it was just all my gold.
Is there anything interesting in the stack of stuff there?
Let's see.
I'll
Yes.
cast detect magic.
Okay, so that would make it a bit easier. I would say probably get rid of a lot of the magic stuff or keep it for himself. But you do find a potion that will restore a single spell slot worth of magic.
Oh, wow, okay. Here, take this. I know you're always in need of extra.
Smites.
And you can see from the maps, from the papers and things, that this owl has associated himself with another gang now, one known as the Nameless Ones, that you've heard about previously.
Okay.
Tillman's Lane is where they make their headquarters.
Okay. And how much gold exactly do we find here? I
I'd say
assume
you
it's
find
not
a
just
solid
tokens.
600 gold pieces, roughly.
Okay.
Add it to the pot, or
Yeah, just add it to the pot.
To the pile!
add it to the pile.
Okay, so I think that kind of concludes what you can find at this particular
So,
temple.
Tillman's Lane, yeah?
Yeah, Tillman's Lane and the docks would be where to find the Nameless Ones gang, and...
Yeah, but I think we knew that already.
Yeah, you've heard about them previously.
I am totally down to that association as Jessup, so I could roleplay Trixie if they need to interact with them.
Shall we... Is there anything else
Are
we
you going to
need?
miss out on the Festival of Size then?
I don't know when it is.
It's coming up soon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming up soon.
But it wasn't that soon. It was like 3 weeks or something because
Yeah, 2 weeks.
I was like,
I
oh,
think.
2
it's
weeks, I
really
guess. So
weird,
at this point, it'd be like a
It'd be
week
like-
and 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. But,
So maybe I'll be able
is
to
there
get back in
anything else
time.
you guys think we need before we go down?
I think you're ready, honestly.
Who's talking?
But also, 'cause
I have
it's
no
very-
idea who's talking to whom.
Yeah.
Who said that? Ben? Or?
That was Ben the DM.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nobody else to talk.
I was gonna say I don't know who
No,
you're
but
speaking
Also,
to.
just because it's been a while, let's move
Yeah.
things forward a bit
Yeah.
more.
Shall we head back to the tea house?
Fine, I'm just wondering what what's going to be happening in Waterdeep while we're gone, but
I think that Waterdeep needs to look after themselves for a bit. We need to find those things.
sure, let's go.
Cool. As we're going through the city, I just want to see if there's any sort of... If somebody's selling some sort of Lathander trinket. Like a necklace or some bullshit.
I mean, I'm sure you could find something along those lines. There's probably
I'll buy one of
booths
those.
selling all kinds. Look at me, I got the
Yeah.
sun symbol hanging
There you
around my
go,
neck
there
and
you go.
stuff. Here you
Go
go.
on.
Got a T-shirt that says, you know, some sort of like passive aggressive
I went to
thing
Waterdeep
about
and
other
all I
people
got
that
was
don't
just
believe in
Lathander shirt.
Lathander.
What would Lathander do?
I know where I'm going when I die.
Oh,
Then on the back, are you? With a finger accusingly pointing.
Do you?
With a finger pointing down?
Yeah,
your
who
butt?
knows? Maybe there's fire and brimstone and stuff.
Anyway,
So either way,
so we head back to... So when we get in to
The Blue
Tea
Rose
House.
and let's just say you're all arrived there at the same time for convenience sake, please.
We
Cool.
walk faster than just.
Fine, you get there and then Jessup shows up a little bit later, slightly more out of breath. Does that make you feel better about it?
Sure.
Okay, and so
There's no way they
Orville
walk faster
informs
than
you
Jessup.
guys
I carry
that your friend Martin went to the portal, ain't been seen since, probably eaten to death,
Yeah.
turned into a servant of the liches.
Hey, do you think enough time I've been waiting, I might peek my head back out?
That's up to you entirely.
I peek my head back out. Oh, good, you guys are here. Come on.
Okay, so he's like, oh, well, maybe I was incorrect about the lich thing. Then.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go in. Thank you so much, Sir Sunkist, for everything.
Certain, that's not
Just call me Orville is okay.
May-
Sunkist is kind of a title they gave me.
Establish a
May Nathaniel
perimeter.
be with you.
Establish a perimeter here if you'd like, but don't close the bloody portal.
Okay, I'll keep it open for
There
you
you
all.
go.
I just absolutely love the idea of Sally who doesn't know
And on all of you, I see you've
and also
joined the
with
right
you.
team finally.
Look, I worship Savannah, so it's just like all nature, and it's not like they don't
Sun
like
is
mess with
nature.
it.
There's kind of a tie there.
Through the
Yes.
portal, you can see the same sort of rustic tavern and inn that Mortem saw. Martum.
That's
Mordem.
3 times now.
Is it? Well, you gotta correct me if I get
I
it wrong.
did.
Did you?
Yeah.
But I didn't hear because I'm
You didn't hear the first
blabbering
one.
on.
Not the first one either.
Martum, right?
Martum.
Martum, yes. So you can see the centaur standing behind the bar, cleaning glasses, stereotypically with a rag, you know. And other than that, a great deal of different kinds of people and creatures and
What's his name?
things.
Insar?
It was. His
Inside.
name was Inasad, yes.
Inasad. It's the Inasad of doors, guys.
I don't understand the reference.
He smiles like, oh man, busy day from Waterdeep it looks like today.
I told you my people were coming. Hey, you brought like the kaching, right? Because I have
got
no
money, don't
idea.
worry.
In that
Yeah, your
case,
friend here's had like 2 or 3.
it's fixing to be 4. Can I get another one, please?
Give her her gold that we found.
Yeah, give her the gold.
You lost about 250, yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
You can pay for your own drinks.
There we go. So can I get any of you something to drink? Maybe some more spiced ale or some
I
wine?
think we could all do with a drink.
The spice ale is really good, guys.
What have you got that's unusual, exotic?
Well, depends. How do you feel about consuming souls? No? Yay, nay?
No, I'm
We're a bit
good.
touchy on that subject at the moment.
No? Okay, well, let's see. Other than that, I got some dragon spit. Spice that up like crazy. Got, they call it ogre juice. It's not made of ogres or anything, but
It's like a
oh my
beer with
gosh,
a
they
couple
love to
shots in
drink
it.
it. That'll knock you on your ass.
Dragon spit sounds interesting. I'll try that.
Okay. 1 dragon spit. Now, I do have to warn you, that's a little bit pricey.
You have water.
Pricey like what?
Water? Yeah, I got water. Cheapskate. I'm just kidding. I'm joshing
I
you.
feel like it was better than 250, but it's okay. 250's 250.
Pricey like what are we talking
I
about?
think it was closer.
Well, I mean, this
I
is
don't remember what it
genuine
was.
dragon spit, so I'd say 10 gold for the bottle.
250 will give me.
Shit, I'll do that.
I've always looked up really.
Why not?
Jesus, 10 gold for one drink.
250 is probably the most of it.
Yeah, I'd say bottle. 10 gold per glass. Per shot.
You said bottle.
Well, I meant shot. Let's just say I've been working here for 600 years straight. I get a little tired sometimes.
Hey, be nice to Inasada.
I am
He's a
being
cool
nice.
guy.
I'm just joking. Sure.
Okay, do I want one for everybody?
No thanks, I will just have ale.
Ale.
Get the spiced ale. It's really good.
Okay, I'll have the spiced.
Okay, 1 fire elemental spiced ale, 1 water straight from the well, very exciting,
Do you have any
and a
elemental
dragon
water?
spit. What?
Do you have any elemental water?
Ooh, well, if it's fancier waters you're after,
They have Perrier.
we do have water that was strained through a water elemental, and
Sounds really gross.
enriched with diamond dust.
I like it.
Okay, fair enough. That one will be 20 gold, but you get the whole bottle.
Nice.
You sure, man? They kind of float around everywhere. You don't know what they're floating on. They might like pick some stuff up.
Oh, let me show you. It's
Can
the
you tell me what
purest
the name of the water
material.
elemental was?
Just
Give
out of
me a minute.
interest.
Tell me it wasn't Bob.
Out of interest, do you have a do you sell any holy water bottles?
holy water. Nah, that'd be not exactly what I do necessarily.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, and it'd probably be bad, like if you mix it up and you gave it to like one of the skeletons. And
Oh yeah, I mean right over there. He kind of points over. There's two liches sitting at a table, muttering to themselves, like they wouldn't care for that.
This is the one that we saw.
Yes.
Yes.
They were
I start staring at them.
Don't start shit.
intently.
they were trying to come through earlier.
What?
They were trying to come through earlier.
Oh yeah. Well, there were 3 of them when they arrived actually, but they've been here for Jesus, a couple weeks now probably, just sitting around waiting for that portal to clear up.
Is that like from another plane or something?
What, these liches?
No, Jesus, I haven't heard that before.
Well,
Yeah, that's not important.
that's not important necessarily.
We only heard about him on the screen that keeps playing.
He's not Mexican god there.
Somehow
Yeah.
we ended up on a televangelist. We got a couple converts now.
No, but yeah, so those liches, they've been hanging around for a while now, drinking a lot.
Where are they from? You know.
Can't rightly say. They, but I do know they're trying to get to Waterdeep for some reason. Well, I've been talking about research and things like that.
This kind of bar that people go up and talk to each other. Can I go ask them what they're interested in? What do you guys?
I suppose so, yeah. I mean, well, here's the deal about this place. All offensive magic, charms, and stuff included, doesn't work. This is a safe place, you understand?
Tell me, it's my favorite place.
We do have a fighting pit, but, well, you get healed up afterward, basically.
Martin wants to fight some shit.
Alright, that's down in the basement, but,
So that sounds like fun.
you gotta find someone to fight, though. That's just how we settle arguments out here. It's nice.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
I'll
Back
fight
to
you.
fight, Sandry.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to fight you.
Yeah, fight pit.
We can do sure thing. If you guys want to set up something, let everyone know we do have a little betting pool that we partake in.
Do you have any, I mean, we're gonna be here for a little bit, right, guys?
I think so.
Do you have any, companions?
I'm sorry to say this isn't that kind of place, sir.
Alright, never mind.
And in the fighting pit is the restrictions on magic lifted.
Oops.
Is it? Is the restrictions on magic lifted? DN cap.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Restrictions on magic? What do you mean?
Okay, so we can't use magic here, but in the
You can
fight.
use magic in the pit.
Sweet.
So yeah, I mean,
toss a gauntlet
you
in
guys-
Sandry's direction.
drink your drinks, enjoy yourself. We got the news going on over here. Though I have to say, it's not very rosy lately.
I was going to talk to the skeletons, see what they were doing.
Okay.
Since my friends are here, I would talk to the bald guy.
So
I
let's
don't want to
see.
start shit before somebody was there to back me up.
So you're all splitting up again, right?
No, let's stay together.
Let's stay together.
Moving, shuffling all together
One
as a
thing
group.
that we said
We'll do one thing at a time.
Before you guys like shuffle off, I mean, like, what is the deal with this place? We've just heard there's like access to different places. Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Well, most of them are marked and noted here. Some of them aren't. Those ones are a little more up to you, go at your own risk. But yeah, you can
Always
basically
wear a rubber.
travel anywhere you want to from here. You want to go to the Underdark or the Elemental Plane of Fire. I mean, I wouldn't recommend some of those ones, but you want to go to Ravenloft or to
Bavaria?
mountains.
No.
Or Barovia, sorry, I missed it.
Ravenloft is in Barovia.
Barovia, okay, well,
Right.
I did chain off the Barovia door, but just because it's a one-way exit, so to speak. You don't want to go down that one because you can't really just come back the way you entered.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the easiest way to get to Barovia, I suppose. Is that where you're going?
It's on our list. What about
Can you buy this thing?
Dark?
what about Krasnarok? Anyway, any doors out that way?
Bless you.
Actually, yes. He points in the main room. You can see one of these doors is more of a like a metal blast door with what, with our modern eyes, we would see would be several cameras kept above the top of it.
Okay.
And a keypad and such. Says, yeah, that one over there, that's well, that's actually one of our guests that comes here quite a bit. Farkas is his name, but that's where he comes in and out of. So he's kind of. I let him soup that one up to his own needing.
I thought that was Kaskarakthenbar.
That's where the dwarves are building.
Krasnarok was the one where the mage is the one where the one who's been like
Oh, that's a good point.
getting people the aberrations and shit to the Underdark.
Ah, okay, well, I misspoke then.
Yeah. 'Cause-
I thought you meant that other
In the
dwarven
Centaur
hole.
language, the word for Krasnunawurst and Kazigadis are very similar.
Yeah, I made those way
It's
too
a
similar.
Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan kind of problem.
I forgot to write down that dude's name. Something with an M as well, right?
Says, oh well, no, actually, there might be a door that is somewhere around here, but I'm not aware of that one. I might have to consult the guidebook, but that'll take a little while.
And doors to the Underdark? I suppose there are a few.
Oh yeah, you can go to the Underdark. There's one that goes straight over to Mesobaranzan.
What about the Orient?
Yeah,
They're
yeah, we
doing
get
the
travelers through there every now and then. Not exactly sure where it lets out, but for sure, yeah, we get travelers from there all the time. I think it leads to the capital city.
I'm really impressed. There's a lot of doors. They go a lot of places. Pretty cool.
I mean, heading to the Underdark, we had the idea first we needed to speak to that mage first, because he's the one who deals with all the aberrations and stuff. We're trying to bypass attacking men's operands and finding that woman's.
No, but we've found out now that the High Priestess of Loth has a cloak of many colours.
Okay.
So pretty sure that's in the middle of men's operands.
That'd be a good place to start looking for.
All right.
Dude,
So
my dice.
what about like? All right. Well, heading directly to men's operands, and that's where does it come out? That's the thing.
I mean, I think they've been having troubles over there lately. Not so many drow coming through, the ones that have been escaping the battle there, but I believe it lets out in the Royal Palace.
Oh shit! I don't think we want to head there. We want to get outside the city.
Outside men's operands? There should be many, and Underdark's huge.
Is there possible? Is there one for Gracklestog?
Which one? Which city is that one?
That's close enough to Innsbruck. But I told you. I mean, I spent a long time down there with my brother.
Okay.
Who lives in that village or that area?
I believe it's like Deep Gnomes.
Friendly.
I would say
Bless you.
there's an entrance some distance from Menzoberraz, and it's a deep gnomes village, but
Okay. That'll be
those
safer.
that would be the safer one, I suppose.
Yeah.
And if it's the drow that you fear, then I would take the other one, deal with the deep gnomes instead, and make your way over there on foot.
Yeah, I mean, the ones we've met anyway have been pretty reasonable.
Or we could go get your brother's army, come back here, and just pop up in the royal palace.
But my brother is laying siege to the city, so we don't want to pop up in the city.
Well, if we pop
Well,
in the
doesn't
city,
he
we
want-
can undo the siege.
Doesn't he want a way to maybe get the army into the city?
That's what I'm saying.
We want to get to the Elder Brain. That's what they want to head to the Elder Brain.
They want to.
Yes.
Okay. Is that in Menzarin?
Well, they feel that they've got to get through Menzoberranzan, and this is why we wanted to speak to that mage, because he might know a roundabout way to get to the Elder Brain. But now things have changed a little bit. If this Priestess of Loth has the coat, then we kind of want to get that.
So, this is why I'm suggesting we offer your brother a way into the city. Use his troops to take the city. We take down the priestess, and then we can head through.
Well,
Wait,
that's the
wait,
thing.
are we
We've got to
doing a
get
coup?
outside the city to meet my brother.
Yes, I'm
Then-
saying we go visit him, then bring the army through the Inn of Doors into Menzoberranzan.
So sorry,
That's the
guys.
same
I'm
thing,
sorry,
yeah.
are we allowed to bring armies
What
through the Inn of Doors?
Oh, anyone can
Make that charge.
kind of full and kind of fill the place up. I think one
So
at a
sorry.
time.
So sorry. Are we doing a coup? Is that what we're doing here?
No.
I don't actually know any of the places or people you're talking about.
Yeah, as far
And
as
I'm a
I
little
know, we're just
confused.
going to
This
go
is
get
two
a
things
artifact,
fighting
aren't we?
against each other.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then Aaron mentioned that there's a whole bunch of weird shit happening with the Elder Brain and my brother.
Aaron.
My
Oh,
brother.
yeah, okay.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Um,
But we
It's
need
a
to
tonal
focus,
language,
though.
don't worry.
How do you spell that?
A-R-R-A-N.
A white raven perches itself on Feather Marshall's head.
What the fuck?
You're invited! You're invited! You're invited to Count Strahd's court! Ah! And begins flapping around the centaurs, swipes it away, and it tries to land on around you guys. You're invited! You're invited!
You know, it'd be kind
And flies back over to roost above a chained up door down the hallway.
I mean, it would be kind of nice to go somewhere we were invited for once.
It would be cool, but I
I've
did
never
just.
heard of. Akaru's never heard of Count Strahd.
We have...
You can hear it squawking on, you're invited! You're invited!
Are we invited, or is like anyone invited?
Landed
That's,
on my head.
Yeah, but you're
Sure.
yeah.
It would have landed on any other person's head before mine if it wanted to.
I chose
Had to
you.
go past all the other heads. To get
That's the, that's the dude that we found out about this vampire lord that's in Barovia.
yeah, that thing's been sitting above the portal to
Did they
Barovia.
actually say, is there a vampire there?
I believe so, yeah, that's the whole deal with there, but it's a one-way trip. I'm not really willing to make it, you know?
It's one of those
Nobody's
things.
ever
Maybe we
come
should
back through this door?
Shit
Well,
like that.
sort our other shit
There's been
first.
some people that have passed through that door in the past. Vistani are a group of people that have traveled through there.
They have really
Traders,
colorful
kind
robes.
of ne'er-do-wells, but they hail from Barovia and they can come and
Gypsies.
go.
Okay, well,
Romani.
let's run through this quickly again. We've got...
Yo, why don't you sit, have your drinks?
Thank you.
Well, I just got challenged by 2 people for a fight, so I think.
Yeah, but
you
we have
guys-
this prep time involved in the
Yeah.
dungeon.
Well,
pit.
no. If you guys want to fight, you can fight, I suppose.
Why don't you three do like a three-way? That's what it's called, right? Like 3 people together?
That sounds
Is there-
logical to me.
Is there
Yeah?
a doorway
Are you
to...
both-
No, that is called the theory.
okay.
I don't have an opinion on.
I could just flip a coin.
Can't say I know who that is.
You go
Well,
fight.
I'd say
Your
I
grandpa?
think
What's
maybe
another name
you
for
have known
grandfather
each other
turtle? Is that
longer.
another name?
It would be
We got
interesting
a lot of
to
people
watch your
talking
fate.
at
Oh, I'd
once.
love to see that. That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Grandfather
What?
Turtle was just Grandfather Turtle.
Yeah? It's like a huge, giant god swims around the ocean.
Can't help you there, buddy. Sorry.
Turtle swims.
And where was Bolero Godhand again?
Bolero,
He's got the armor.
God.
Baldur's
I
Gate.
don't know. Baldur's Gate.
Oh, there, BT. Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, well, yeah, we do have a door leading to Baldur's Gate. That's somewhere you could go. Although,
You should have still hooked it.
yeah, I mean, it's still open. I don't know why exactly you want to go there. I get my news, you know, so doesn't sound like a fun place to visit.
If you get some of the squid sticks, he'll leave the table, by the way.
So it's... Yeah, it's
He's a
Underdark,
mascot. at This point.
Barovia, Baldur's Gate, or Grandfather Turtle. Or the Conti Grandfather Turtle, because we don't have a door for that here. So those 3.
What are the 3 possibilities?
Barovia,
Uh-huh.
Underdark,
Uh-huh.
or Baldur's Gate.
I think heading to the Underdark is a good option because I think Aaron's over his head, and I think everyone down here could use that. Well, everyone up here could use that army. So if one of y'all who's better at talking can somehow convince him that okay, we get this shit, and bring the army up there.
He's convinced
They don't
somehow
need
to kill
to.
everybody.
They don't need to find somewhere different. They can just help.
I can think of a use for his
Stuff.
army.
I'm really concerned with the army talk, guys. What are you fighting? I mean, you're not going to take on a Void Naga with this army. What's
I
your
think
plan?
we need to focus. I think we need to go down there and try and get this cloak.
Okay.
But as far as your brother's concerned in the army, if that happens at the same time, fair enough.
Yes.
But otherwise, we need to leave him to his own devices. We can help him at the same time or whatever, but then we need to get that cloak, then we need to
I
go to the
feel
room.
like it's one of those things where to get to the high priestess, that might. I mean, unless we
might
can
need to
come
use
through
the
here,
army,
we're gonna need to use that arm.
Hey, Inazad, I have a question. The doors
the
here,
deal.
do any of them go to not the material plane?
Oh, yeah, we've got doors that go to the astral plane, the Underdark, the far realm city of Ryleth, although that one actually got closed down recently, I don't know. There's doors to all 8 circles of hell now. Well, it used to be 9, but got closed down. And you can go to the planes of the elements, you know, you could visit the plane of water, or fire, or
I think-
earth, or air. You can go to Mount Gunbad, which Points over. I mistakenly told you earlier. Sorry about that. Those dwarven cities all sound the same to me. And you know, just all over. You can go to Barovia, although I wouldn't recommend it. Shadowfell. There's some far-off worlds that are worth investigating, I suppose. But
Where are you?
Is there a door to Sigil?
I don't know. I don't necessarily want to go anywhere.
Well,
I'm just
yeah, of course.
the cycle and the void naga.
Guys.
It's bigger than just the material plane.
But I mean, where could you go in Sigil that you couldn't just
Maybe
get
we-
from here?
Instinctually, because all we know is the material
The market.
plane. It's been only working.
The market in Sigil.
There's a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah, I mean,
places we've never
that is a good place to shop. I'll give you that. Great shopping there.
before. You know what I mean? Resources help.
Okay.
Ideas.
So Underdark first.
I have a suggestion. Maybe before we go there, we go shopping quickly in Sigil at the markets.
Probably four.
I thought Sigil was the other game. Sigil's in this game too.
Sigil is in every game. The markets in Sigil have things that we can only dream of back on the material plane.
Has golden beer.
She's referencing the second edition game.
I don't really think we need anything else right now. What else
Look at
do
a
we
stubby
need?
little tail.
I do.
I think we can
agree.
afford anything bigger than what we have already. It's only about 3,000 gold left. The rest is on the airplane.
I have
The castle.
all that money you gave me.
Carcel.
Cars.
Carcel.
You're just tuning in with that
Mayonnaise.
accent, man.
So, I guess in the room, I'll just give you a little rundown, I
I
suppose.
still want to see that guy.
Yeah, there is a planar Deva, and a chain devil. The Deva seems distressed, crying into his cup of wine, while the chain devil awkwardly comforts the angel. Oh, there. There's the tattooed man. There are the two liches sitting next to each other, kind of going over notes and whispering to each other quietly. Other than that, there's the oozes and a group of adventurers, all clad in white and gold armor, taking up a corner table, drinking, having a good time. Among them, to some of you, is the slightly familiar face of Grimly Bluebeard.
Hey!
Who's Grimly Bluebeard?
Oh,
He is a member of the White Lions
White
that
Lions.
you
Yes.
dealt with in Green Rest.
He's the one who gave
and-
us the sending stone, right?
Yeah, he gave you a sending stone. He helped you guys a little bit up north of Green Rest in the little villages. I
Really?
think.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
Oh, dwarf.
we just completed a mission. Actually, we're celebrating.
What mission?
I hate to say it's a White Lion business, you know.
Oh, we are white lions. He made us white lions.
In name only?
I mean, I think you all have been doing your own thing long
That's
enough,
right.
not reporting back, nothing.
Yeah. It's,
So-
it's on my other sheet. It's under my allies and joint thingies.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
either way, you guys, I'm happy to see you all here. I mean, seeing you all at the end of the doors, that's kind of a surprise. Shame what happened to Green
Leveled
Rest.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, they...
We saved Small Town. And Waterdeep now.
Well,
Cured
that's...
the plague.
Well, that's good, I suppose. You know, we've been busy doing our own thing. The White Lions have our own masters that we serve and our own missions and artifacts that we must gather. Although I imagine we're doing kind of similar things. Looks like you guys have been traveling, met some new friends, it looks like. Hi there. Name's Grimly.
This is a cool.
and the smarter.
Smarter.
Nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
I'm terribly sorry to cut this little visit short, but I want to go fight before we have to move on to a different place.
Oh, sure enough, okay. Well, you all have a nice time. We probably need to get going soon anyways.
Hey,
We're not quite a town.
do y'all mind if we have one of those 4Gs? That's what they call it when 4 people fight together, right?
Yes.
4G.
But
4G.
they decided they just wanted a couple off.
Alright, so if you guys want to fight, let's go ahead and do that.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's getting, it's already 2.
They're
Yeah.
feeling a little bit monogamous right
bowl
now.
of peanuts.
Okay.
Alright? So who's fighting who?
I'm fighting him.
Akul versus Zenbri.
Place your bets.
So, the basement
Lots of
of
betting, man.
the Inn of Doors is a dank, dark little place. There is a Nothic kept caged up that they use to eat the garbage.
Cute.
But there is also a stone enclosed fighting pit. The oozes, the planar deva, and the chain devil are sitting and watching the fight. The tattooed man did not, the white lions did not, but
I still want to talk to that guy.
you can see there were a few people actually waiting for a fight already. So you've got a small little audience of people ready to bet on the fight, and you stand facing against each other. Now, this is the one place where you're able to use magic and stuff in the indoors. So make the most of it, and may the best fighter win. Make me some money. Little halfling.
I think
Wink,
I'm
wink.
rating both of them equally. I think this is a good way to resolve shit.
You gonna take my bet?
I'm gonna take your bet.
Yeah.
Well, then I gotta bet against somebody else.
Well, yeah, but that way it's even. See, they both have money bet on them. It's balanced.
Thanos.
I guess. I suppose that makes sense. All right.
Well, either way, one of them wins, and either way,
Let's
one of us
see.
wins. It's like the way it
If he lands a blow, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a 3rd level smite.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead like immediately.
All right. I'll put 5 gold and
Yeah.
enjoy, boy.
It's okay though. I have stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dude,
From the prime
the size
material
of the-
plane.
from the
Arena.
swamps of Driftwood, Zembri, Oaklings,
Put on the battle music.
and in the other corner we have the Scourge of Kellamvor. We have Doom Guide Akul Oakling.
Doom guy.
Cool.
What is that?
Cool as yet unnamed still.
authority.
Did you hear him say Doom guy? Did you hear
So
him say Doom guy?
this is a roll your initiative. Do what the worst you can to each other because your wounds will be healed afterward.
17.
17 and for the initiative roll. Zenbri makes some ninja attacks. No.
Yeah, I think she got the initiative. Pretty sure. Yeah, 11.
Alright, so Zenbri, you get to go first. What do you do with your first round available?
Okay.
Person.
Let's deal with all this underlying party tension right now.
So much fun.
By the way, does that dragon spit do anything to me when I drink it?
You get real drunk.
All right, fair enough.
It is
No, I don't
strong.
think so.
Do you have popcorn in a side? Like, you know, popcorn?
I'm eating more peanuts. Just watching.
He
Okay.
opens one portal, reaches his hand, pulls out some popcorn. Here you go.
Hell yes!
This
I
one-
need some access to that.
The first thing I'm gonna do
I haven't had popcorn in ages.
is I'm going to cast,
Okay, I can't do that.
and hope that he. Oh, actually, no, I think I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna cast.
Turn into a T-Rex.
Turn into a T.
Polymorph.
I don't have polymorph prepared.
He hates it when you polymorph.
Like I need him to hate me anymore.
I cool the frog.
The monks are stirring shit.
Hey, how? In aside, if you can help me. So, is this a circular, like, pit?
Yeah, let's say just an even 100 meter by 100 meter kinda.
And then there's seating all the way around?
Yeah, there's like one row of seats for
Yes,
people.
As the battle starts, I will
Grasping
cast
vine.
Bless on both of them.
Just for the people in the...
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
I
to say.
cast grasping vine.
Grasping vines.
Yeah.
Vines reach up from the ground and grasp at Akul's limbs. With a
Dex.
B.
You gotta do a dex
Limbs.
save.
What am I trying to beat?
15.
Uh-huh.
Your dexterity.
Our proficiency bonus went up.
Yeah, no, 15.
Yours was 14.
14.
You hit your 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so vines spring up and they lash.
No, yours is 16, Shabby. Yours was wrong. That's 16 now.
Oh, is it 16?
You got a plus. It's 8 plus your proficiency plus
Yeah.
your
Oh, my
bonus.
bad. Well, anyway,
It's 8 plus 8.
16.
16. Even better.
Okay,
So is he grappled by the vines? Or is it an attack?
He's violated
doesn't
by them,
say-
like Evil Dead.
like it doesn't say grappled, but I'm pretty
What does
sure
it
that's
say?
what it does.
What's the name of the spell?
Grasping
Grasping
vine.
vines. You are
No, pulls. Where did you put that thing?
I wanted to put it behind him.
Behind him, and it pulls you 20 feet away from her.
Okay. So yeah, you are now 20 feet further away from me.
And
Okay.
every round as a bonus action, you can do that to pull it away from you again.
Okay.
Huh, it doesn't do any damage though.
No,
Just
doesn't
pulls
do
him
that.
20 feet back.
I'm just trying to keep him as far away from me, my physical area, as possible.
Alright, so 20 yards back, basically.
Yeah.
So I didn't really set how far away you were from
We
each
should really
other.
have
Yeah.
I would have
PvP
assumed
is
30
very-
feet. So
I
I'm
would
now
assume,
50
yeah,
feet
like-
away.
Okay.
That feels right.
50
That
feet.
sounds about right.
Cool.
And then what else are you gonna do? You're gonna move away further? Or?
As a bonus action, I'm going to wild shape
I think get my level 2 first.
Into a fish.
into a giant scorpion.
Okay. And the giant scorpion is revealed. What a battle. What a time. Bet generously.
And then I'm just gonna sort of.
Are you gonna
Scurry
back up?
backwards.
I'm just
or-
standing where I am, just like dancing
Oh,
on
doing
the
the
spot.
fighting
doing
game
the-
dance. Okay.
Yes.
So cool. What do you do?
Pick
Shocking Vine
Yeah.
pulled you back.
How long does Grasping Vines last?
1 minute.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 10
Just
rounds.
concentration.
Yes, it is concentration.
I'm going to walk towards her.
Okay.
30
What's your
feet.
walking speed?
30 feet.
30 feet.
And I misty step right behind you.
Okay. And you hit me.
And I hit you.
Okay.
Twice.
So,
AC 15.
yeah,
Oh, no,
but
yeah.
my AC is
Scorpion.
15.
AC step is bonus. So
AC
yeah,
is 15,
regular
yeah.
actions.
You
so.
hit me.
So I got a 24 and 25. Yeah, I hit her.
Concentration.
You passed that.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. He's further away.
No, I
Range
know.
and everything is 30 feet.
I know.
19.
19
Yeah.
damage.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Not
And
done.
then-
And I smite.
Give
Yes,
a
yes.
total, rather.
Give me a total, yes.
I'm getting the total. Where's my paladin smite? That's on the other page.
It's going to drop your scorpion and
I know, it's very, very quick, I know, but that's fine. We came in for fun.
Oh no, the thing that heals you broke. You're dead.
Oh, jeez.
Oh jeez, oh heck.
man.
Well,
I can
that
offer you guys
solves
a
that whole
discount.
Kunla problem.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
There we go. 2d8. And that's another 13. So what was
19 plus 13.
it? Yeah.
32.
32. Cool, I'm still up.
Still scorpion.
Still scorpion. 32.
You get bonus HP when you roll too.
There we go. Okay, so I turn around
HP
and I multi-attack.
and
And then when it goes, do you go back to
Huh? Multi-attack?
The scorpion makes 3 attacks, 2 with its claws and 1 with its sting.
So I guess claws first,
so,
maybe?
yeah.
Yeah, claws first, so...
Snip, snip.
Crit!
420.
Okay, so 1 claw hits, and let's do the sting. Oh fuck, that doesn't work. So just the 1 claw, and that is 1d8. And then you're grappled as well if you can beat the... if you can't beat the DC.
Okay.
Ah, fuck it up. So 4 damage.
No added strength damage?
Did you?
4 damage.
Double that.
Oh right, okay. 8 damage. Oh sorry, that's 6 damage, my bad.
4 damage.
6 damage.
8 damage.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Damage.
So
Like keep the
6.
numbers coming off.
So a crit, but
6 damage, yeah. Most useless crit in the
little
history of
pinch.
life, yes. But you have to do a DC. You have to roll to escape being grappled.
Okay.
oh yeah.
You can choose not to.
Oh my god, I can't believe
What
it.
is it?
Oh, it's
What's the-
12.
Okay.
What's your
no,
your
but
plus?
what is it? Dexterity or strength?
It's
Grapple strength.
strength.
You
Then you get to
can
hit.
choose. You
Yeah.
can choose.
Strength,
Pick
right?
that.
Okay,
Then
so
you
that
probably
would be
beat it.
17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you beat it. Okay, and that's it
Just
for
lucky, 'cause
me.
he's
But you
not
have
the
no-
thing
you
want
have
to
no-
grapple.
Alright, so,
Well,
cool.
your vines,
It is
right?
your turn again. There was a
And move
strike
right?
back from the scorpion, but
Too far away.
it was somewhat
50
ineffectual.
foot.
Yeah.
You moved
Barrage of
around,
attacks.
Did he break out? Like,
You
No,
don't have to.
it's
It wasn't a
not
grapple. She
Just
just
grabs
pulled.
and pulls you, let's
Pulls
go.
you. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay,
So I
your
walked
turn.
up to her and Misty stepped behind her. Okay, so I
So
attack.
Misty step again.
So it's
No, no,
21.
No, that
I'm
was
saying
before.
when you
Right there, and 27.
Cool.
Both hit.
Both it. Go for it.
Reroll the 1 because of great weapon fighting. So that's 8 plus 15.
I'm gonna go up and talk to. No, we're watching the fight, and then who all's watching the fight right now?
13, that's 28.
The Diva, the Chain Devil, and
And
You
I'm
guys,
going
some
to
Okay.
drop a 3rd level smite on you.
Okay. So it was 28.
It's 2d8, 3d8, 48.
So this is 3d8.
Third level smite should be 48.
No, it's not divine smite. It's an actual smite spell.
What's my?
It's my blinding smite.
Oh, okay, blinding smite. Okay.
Yeah. So that would be another 8. And you have to roll a Constitution saving throw or be blinded.
Constitution saving throws. Definitely never something that works for me. 13.
What's the
You don't have a
scorpion's con?
plus?
I don't have any plus for con.
Are you on
Not even
Scorpion?
a
Oh,
scorpion?
no, I'm back into Xanadu
Oh.
form
oh, damage.
already. Yeah.
Knocked you back.
Yeah, the Scorpion's con would have been great.
What's the save?
13, I'm pretty sure fails.
Yeah.
That's around 15 or 16.
Yeah,
It
I
was like
think it-
8 plus proficiency plus something for power.
So what was it? 28 plus,
Plus
8,
wisdom.
right? Plus 8.
Oh, it's charisma. So 2 plus proficiency
There's
is
some
6.
charisma.
8
So you blind now.
16.
Save, so 8 plus proficiency.
So 16 would be 32.
14.
Yeah.
14
Very
years.
excited.
Right?
Yeah. I'm blind. Okay, cool. That's no problem.
Just blind now, whatever. So a blinding smite
Blind smite.
hits Zenbury. She's
Good.
dazed. She's confused. What happens next?
She,
This is the audience. They're shocked.
what happens next is, as a bonus action, I turn into a giant eagle. If I remember correctly.
I had a soundboard for that.
50 feet.
50?
50 feet is pretty high up.
Pretty high.
It's like the top of the cage or whatever to the Thunderdome.
We're looking for something specific.
Like a
Oh
spell
no!
or
Wait,
something?
sorry, no, not a giant
Animal.
eagle. It's a giant owl. Turn into a giant owl,
Giant owl? Okay.
and I fly up as high as I can.
Okay, as you leave my
Polar
threat
master
range, I get an
nonsense.
attack of
No, you don't,
opportunity.
because I'm a giant owl. Giant owls don't provoke opportunity attacks when they fly out of an enemy's reach.
Okay.
That's the only thing that doesn't get there.
Nice.
So I fly up to the top, and I just stay there for a minute, flying up as high as I can. And then,
Alright.
so that's all I'm doing this round.
Flying around near the ceiling. So it seems that Zenbury the Druid has taken evasive measures. What will Akul do when he can't reach what he wants to hit?
Cool. What do
And
we
then
do?
it's your turn.
Yeah, I realize it's my turn. I was just trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.
I don't want to chuck my sword really high up.
Stay. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you
What was
are.
it?
I was just checking to make sure about the sensor.
Oh man, I wonder where you guys are gonna go. Rovia Underdark.
Is there a portal to Coral's Junior?
Gosh, yeah, I could
We
use
portal
some
into
aid.
Phnom Penh.
Now.
Once this is done, I might bring a sandwich back home. Have a late lunch. Zoe's making chili tonight.
Have you given her food? Give him food.
He's got food.
This is touch.
He's just being too
Question is, can you reach her? I would say
Okay.
for climbing and stuff and doing monkey bar style up there
Yeah.
would take a
What
little
do you do? What do you do?
Well, if you're in the center,
Huh?
Chill touch.
Chill touch. You have to touch me for that, don't you?
It's 120 feet.
Oh, okay.
It's a ghostly skeletal hand.
Cool.
So a skeleton hand rises up very spookily.
Yes.
Scary Mr. Skeleton plays in the background as it does its damage. Skeletons. For people that spend too much time on the internet,
20.
they'll get that.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Dang old dang.
What happens?
Well, what happens with when you crit on a spell? Like, I've never...
You roll the damage and you double it.
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
as long as
it's
it's
the
like an
same.
attack roll or whatever, it can still crit.
Okay. Damn it. I can't reroll the ones on spells. So that's 9, so that's 18. And you can't heal.
18 damage
And I
still
can't?
on a
Can't
one?
heal.
Okay.
Because it was a crit. So it's 9
okay.
doubled is 18.
18? That's perfect. That's
'Cause it's
just
2d8.
the right amount of damage that I don't fall. Which is awesome.
But you can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Cool. That's cool.
But isn't that
Which is now.
now, right? It doesn't work so
I think if somebody else tried to heal her, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, no one
That's
else could
fine.
heal her. So,
Doesn't really
your
make
concentration check, are you going to give up on the grasping vines?
Oh, yes, yeah. Sorry.
Is that in range of me?
Yeah, the concentration's gone. Grasping Vine's gone.
Ah,
Okay. By the way, you need to, on your turn, make a Constitution saving throw to see if you're still blind.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
alright, so go ahead and do that now then. Are you blind as an owl?
I'm still blind. Yes. I'm still a blind owl. However, I can hear very well because I'm a giant owl.
Do you hear with your owl ears?
So what I want to do is
Pick him up.
Yeah, come closer to me.
That's a
That's
good
gonna work.
Idea for a
That's a
polearm
great
master
idea.
character. Get in and out of their space a bunch of times.
No, Sentinel.
Whatever. Same thing.
So
Similar.
what I'm gonna do is
Same but different.
I'm gonna fly. Is this a
Ah,
magic thing?
dickhead.
That's called me? The
No way.
blindness?
The what?
Is it magic?
heard
The
me.
blindness.
Yeah. It's a holy man.
Yeah, it's a holy thing, I guess.
Okay. So I'm gonna fly down. Use my bonus action to drop my wild shape. Okay. And then I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on myself.
Huh?
Specifically to dispel that. Not to dispel all the magic on all my shit. Because that would be a fuck up. And that's pretty much everything that I can do.
Was under a 4th level spell.
The what?
The blinded spell.
It's a cantrip.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's a 3rd level spell. The blind is one. The chill touch is a cantrip. So.
Right. So yeah, cast that so I can see again, and so I just look around and see how far away he is from me.
Alright. So you're falling, right?
No, I
he
flew down.
came
and
down.
Flew
landed.
down and did that. Okay.
So we're asking you how far is she away from me because she couldn't see, so she
Yeah, I
doesn't
just
know where she
flew
landed.
down and landed.
But
But I mean, I was listening
So
to
you're
try
trying
and
to go
get as far away from
away,
him as
so-
possible.
I guess you would move your movement distance away from him.
My flight is 60 feet.
Why do you have cantrips? You're a paladin.
Because it's a cantrip that comes on Cloud Slicer. It has chill touch.
Yeah.
It comes on what?
Comes from what?
The sword that he has.
Sort of,
Ah.
yeah.
My gloves are just going to the same as that.
Yeah.
Okay. So how far away am I? Am I on the opposite side of
Yeah.
the arena? Okay. So that's where I am.
Alright.
It's your turn.
I walk 30 feet towards her and chill touch.
Alright.
Roll it.
You don't have anything you can do as a reaction?
16.
I'm really wishing this was
16
this was a 4G instead, because it's kind of like, it'd be nice to get
I kind of
there.
want to talk to that tattoo guy now.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the album's really cool.
I have a new trick you
This
would like.
popcorn's really good. For Forges?
Well, yeah, it'd be really good in the 4G. So as
I was
Okay,
hoping we would all
okay.
just fight each other.
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
as we're talking, Jessup starts shifting into his full werewolf
13.
form, and you
13
notice that I'm a lot taller now. I'm about 7 foot tall, and I'm like way more bulky and muscle
Okay.
and stuff.
And so you're
They're gonna
30.
kinda just
So what are
poke
you?
you a
What are you?
little bit.
30 feet away from me? Yeah.
That's pretty big.
Do you have a
When
knife?
did
Do you,
this
do you have a knife? A normal knife?
I
Yes.
cast.
Come on, Dagger.
Stab me.
It's fine. You shouldn't have like a bunch of people talking at
Sleight of
once.
hand.
Am I allowed
Take my
to?
silver dagger into her.
Am I allowed to stab someone without breaking the rules? He's asking, literally asking for it, not figuratively. Literally
I
requesting. to
guess,
do this.
whatever, why not? You can stab.
Does absolutely nothing. Did it get harder? It's nothing.
Starting to doubt the efficacy of this.
There we go. I cast tidal wave on you to push you away from me further.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make a dex save.
Dex or strength?
Dex. Must be
Jesus
dex.
Christ.
Again, still don't know who that is.
Who would win a Battle Royale?
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
19.
Oh, 19 makes it. So you are not knocked prone, and you take half the damage. There's-
Not.
Not.
48.
Who's there? Who that?
What the fuck is my purple D8?
48 blood
Oh,
damage.
That makes sense.
I was like, hey, she's still blind.
So that's 10, 17, and 21. 21
So
damage.
21 damage.
10 damage, I guess, right?
It's really
Yes.
happy. This is like,
Hmm?
yay.
Because half damage.
Half
Oh,
damage,
it's
so
fine.
I'll say
There's a bar
10
in the
damage.
corner that just cannot leave the room.
So, massive tidal wave washes over, kind of
Yeah.
moistening the whole arena. It all gets soaked into the sands below.
Yeah.
So it's got like a little magic thingy. Does it prevent the water from coming out?
Yeah, you can even do the sizzles against. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay,
Can I
it
get
doesn't
more
actually
magic?
push
Some
you
more popcorn,
away.
please?
Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
just knocking
Another
you
I was
away.
wondering.
Okay,
I don't
go
want to
for
miss
it.
anything.
Okay.
No, damn it,
I
fine.
walk the
Okay.
rest of
You
the
don't have
30
another
feet
portal
towards
just right
you.
here?
Cool.
Yeah.
Here's corn dog. This
Corn
is
dog.
the plane of junk food.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Are you still a werewolf?
13.
I'd lost for
That's
about a
not hit.
minute.
That's not
They're
Cool.
still.
So I have a question. When you look at
Double
stuff
check.
as a
Yeah.
werewolf, does it look different?
So I only have one hit this turn.
Okay.
Well, a little bit.
I mean, you're taller.
That's 9 plus.
Does it change the colors? Any? Like, I don't know if werewolves are colorblind.
No, we're not colorblind.
Okay, 16 plus.
Everything's a little bit sharper.
Dump that second smite on you.
Goodness, Joseph, what big teeth you have.
Right.
So just remember 16 plus 3d8.
Can all your people do this?
Oh, yeah.
All your people do it like this, though?
Should have used blight
You
straight
didn't do it
away.
like this before.
What?
Should have used blight straight
Oh,
away.
yeah, I should have gone for the
Yeah, as we get
the
older.
jugular right away.
Chain.
Can I
Mine
have
was too soft of an
I was
attack.
like,
So you're
but
like
I wanted to
aware
have
of
that.
2 d8s, please?
I guess.
Perimenopausal? Like, what stage of life are you in here?
It's endless.
You don't even need to roll that.
Yeah, I know, but just.
When
Yeah.
was that being elder?
I'm already dead.
1, 2,
34.
3, 4,
Just look at
5.
it.
So how much
10.
damage with that last smite?
That's 26.
Is 26
I
enough
have
to do
19
it?
hit points. I'm
Okay, so the fight is ended. Akula is victorious, and Zenbri is
Kill you
the
with your own
opposite of victorious.
Woohoo! That was fun. Thank you.
Your wounds are instantly healed by the powers of the fighting pits.
You hear
And
what?
the group slowly makes their way back
16
up
damage in the fight.
to the main tavern
Still
area. The
don't
fight
think
being
you
over.
have 116.
It's
No
the
more
amulet.
fights on the docket, really, right
Not the
now.
amulet.
The amulet
Okay.
gives me
We
a shit
But
ton of
it is about
constitution,
2:30. Should we
which
call it for the
brings
day?
From
Yeah,
17.
we gotta
So-
go 'cause Mark's gotta eat.
I want a special thing. Everyone's got
We
special
should, I
things.
think it's fine.
Yeah.
So, our PCs have almost unlimited possibilities ahead of them. A little fight has been had between characters, and they are now just sitting and drinking at the Inn of Doors.
Oh yeah.
But where will they go next? Find out next time on Dice Nerds and Nagas.